Okay, so we know that it's more cost effective to go to Tokyo Disney now than it is to Disney World, but what about Disneyland Paris? Now, for the sake of this demonstration, I chose Chicago. It's a pretty central location. It has non-stop flights to both Paris and Orlando. We're going to use a family of 4, 2 adults, 2 kids. It doesn't really matter the ages, but I went with an 8 and 10-year-old, and I chose some random dates. We're going to stay 5 nights from February 5th to the 10th. It's down season, so I feel like the prices will be better. We're gonna start with going to Walt Disney World. Now, I wanna show you that there were cheaper flights, and I didn't do a budget airline. I went with a mainline airline, but these all left in the evening, and we wanna get there so we can enjoy the day. So I went a little more expensive with the airline. Again, it's not gonna matter. We went with Southwest, or it doesn't matter, 303 per person. And I know you can get cheaper flights. Sometimes they're a little more. This is a good average. For the Walt Disney World Hotel, I wanted to try to compare apples to apples as much as possible. So I chose the Boardwalk Inn because we're gonna stay in a very similar hotel in Paris. And this was actually one of the least expensive deluxe resorts, coming in at $661 per night. Now we're gonna add tickets to that. I also wanna show you, they're running a 25% off deal at this time, so we got a little discount. Our total for 5 nights with 4, not park hopper, but regular tickets, 1 park per day, is a little over $6,500 for a grand total of $7,778. Now let's go to Paris. Now for Paris, we are going to leave a day earlier because we're going to spend overnight on a plane. Again, I didn't go with the cheapest option because this was not nonstop. I wanted to go nonstop, so we went with $543 per person round trip. And we're gonna stay at the Newport Bay Club. It's very close, within walking distance to the park, and it has very much of that boardwalk or yacht and beach kind of vibe. Now, you absolutely do not need 5 nights at Disneyland Paris. This comes with 6-day tickets, 6 days of park tickets. 1 park. It also has an indoor swimming pool, so don't worry, you can go swimming. And your grand total for 5 nights is $2,914.88. Our excursion to Disneyland Paris is going to cost in total $5,086 for the same thing, which is over or almost a $2,700 savings. Of course, neither of these include price for food or transportation to and from the airport. In Paris, for your family of 4, you're going to pay $78.71 each way for the Disney transportation. Now, if you're wondering what to do, if you want to stay at Disney property the whole time, they also have excursions from their hotel. So they have a Paris Essentials tour, take you on a cruise of the Seine River and give you a little time to explore. They pick you up and drop you off at your hotel. Your family of 4, it's less than $400, $364. So you're still coming out ahead, even going out into Paris for a day. Or you can shorten your trip, go stay in Paris, go see things like Versailles, the Eiffel Tower, etc. If you were wondering if a moderate resort would still be more expensive, yes it would. Here's the cheapest thing I could find. Pop Century Resort, the total was $4,293 for the 5 nights and 4 days of tickets. That comes out to a total of $5,505, so it is still almost $500 cheaper to go to Disneyland Paris and stay in a nicer resort. I just love the fact that people are sharing these price comparisons and showing people that you have options other than going to just the Walt Disney World Resort that could save you money.